Clancy and
Zach.
oh my gosh, as you can tell, we were off to a fantastic start to the video, but no, we are bringing Zach on the channel for a much requested, oh, this is way more on me, for a much requested Q&A where you guys reached out on Instagram. I posted a little story. If you're not following, we both have Instas actually.
Yeah.
Zach recently got one, so we'll have those linked down below so that you guys can follow, but it's just our names. So many of you guys asked so many questions. I'm excited. Zach hasn't seen any of them yet. But I'm gonna try to defer the first answer to Zach because you don't hear him talk too much. He's a...
Well, do I have to carry this video?
Yeah, he has to carry this video.
I'm the main content provider.
We're about to go out to get... Are we going to Condado?
Mm-hmm.
We're about to get tacos after this. So he's being a good sport, delaying our meeting our friend.
Yeah, we're supposed to be there in 15.
Very first one I thought, just to establish, how long have you been together?
Now? Oh man.
No, how long were we together last Tuesday?
It's been like a year and 3/4 now. Year and 8 months.
A year and 8 months. Oh. Was it love at first sight?
I think we were strongly like at first sight. I think we both had to feel each other out a little bit. I think I thought you were absolutely beautiful. And I think I was excited to go on the date. And I think our first date was like my best first date I've been on. And I was excited and everything else. But I think we were both kind of feeling each other out a little bit.
I don't believe in love. I mean, I just never experienced it. But I mean, I feel like I knew I wanted to date him within, I don't know, 10 minutes. Even though it was really awkward. We had never met each other before our first date. His mom set us up because I worked with her. I wish I could like paint a picture of what I pictured you to be like. I was like, oh gosh, what is he gonna, I was just picturing the worst case scenario. And I remember he opened his apartment door and he was coming down the stairs and I was pretending. I wasn't even texting anyone probably because no one I knew I was going on this weird date with someone I didn't know. My mom didn't, my best friend didn't, like no one knew. So I'm just pretending to text and I could like see out of like the corner of my eye that you're coming toward me. I'm like, don't look up yet, it's too soon. Because how awkward is that if we're like just smiling at each other for like 20 feet? So I'm like, don't look up. And then I did look up and I remember I was like, oh my gosh, he's actually so good looking. And like, cause you just never know in person with these things. And then just your personality just within like, it took me like 10 minutes of communication to be like, wow, what the heck?
I felt like we were like able to communicate quickly, like naturally and joke around and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, let's take a turn. What's something that annoys you about each other?
What annoys me?
Yes.
About you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We want honesty.
Yeah. I would say the only thing where we differ, and I think we talked about this a little bit last night, I think within our relationship and weekends or plans and very much go with the flow, like again, we're probably going to be late to meet up with my buddy and it's really not that big of a deal.
Can we talk about how go with the flow I am though in this today?
I think so, but like...
I'm proud. We were supposed to go out much later and then I get a call like, actually, we're going out at 2:30. I'm proud of myself.
But that, I think, is my point. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, we were supposed to go at 4.
Okay, no, it wasn't 4.
2:30. So it's like, I think the biggest difference... Why would you be proud of that? It's just the funniest thing in the world. Again, it's not annoying, it's just how we're different. So it's not...
It's just frustrating because we're different.
Yeah, so I think, well, yeah, I'm not even frustrated with it. I just think sometimes I have to realize you are very much more on like a very tight schedule. You like to know exactly when we're doing things, and that's also a good thing because you're very timely, you're very organized. Like, those are all good.
It works well with work.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good traits, but I think it's just different. Like, so I think it's just something we're conscious of.
Something that annoys me about you, what honestly pops into my mind is your laundry habit. He has laundry in the laundry room, outside of his basket. I'm like, your basket's right there, just put it in the basket. He's honestly laundry deformed to the point where he had one task to put in 2 of my socks into the laundry basket. I come back, 1 sock is laying outside the basket. I'm like, you just have to place it in and you're good at basketball. I don't...
But I do laundry. Wait, I understand what you're saying. But like, I do laundry all the time.
And you do, but I just don't know why it's everywhere. My clothes are in 2 places. It's either in my basket or it's in my drawers. I don't know. Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Zach, why'd you stand Clancy up that Thanksgiving weekend? I want to know. I reached out to Zach in November of 2017 after his mom tried to set us up, and we ended up not hanging out. We ended up texting for like 2 days. He was supposed to text me that Saturday with, hey, like, let's go, whatever. He never did. I ended up reaching back out 8 months later. Yeah. Why didn't you text me that Saturday?
I thought she was too pretty, and she wouldn't want to date me.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Oh yeah, we don't need it.
We need the truth.
I just think at that exact Thanksgiving of 2017, that time in my life, I wasn't ready for a serious girlfriend where I wanted to actually settle down with someone, let alone someone that didn't live in the same city as myself, since we were an hour away. And since you were introed by my mom, I felt like I just wouldn't want to go out on a single date and then not call you back, or...
Yeah, I get that.
So I think there was just more to it versus like I didn't want to go out with you. I thought you were really pretty and I would have been excited to go out on a date with you. It's just more. I don't want to like be in a long distance relationship, let alone like stand someone up my mom knows.
Yeah.
I don't want Tina to think bad things about me.
No, she
I
already
don't want to
does.
stand you up.
No, I get that, and yeah. I mean, I don't think about it often or anything. Do you see marriage in your future?
I do. We just talked about this.
We did. Regret moving in together early on?
No, I think we had a lot of talks about that leading up to where you're gonna move for your job. Obviously hoping that we'd move together. If we move together, would we move in together? Would we get separate places? And I think 10 to 11 months was soon for both of us, but just with how the timing of things happened and the circumstances, and then obviously you getting a really good job in Cincinnati, I think it made sense, and I was glad we talked about it, and I've been happy with it.
I've been very happy. No, seriously, like yeah, I have no regrets, and we always talk about, imagine we didn't move in together, like that would suck. It just would suck. I'd like hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Also, we're gonna do a whole like 1 year living together video. He doesn't know it yet, but we're gonna do a whole 1 year living together video. Leave your questions down below. Any questions about moving in together and living with your significant other? We have the answers. Just, well, our personal experiences.
Yeah.
When it comes to finances, how do you pay for things as a couple and be fair about it?
I think we do a really good job at it. I think we're 50-50. I think I'm very blessed with you wanting to share everything. I mean, I want to share everything. I don't want to have you pay for most of the dinners and vice versa, where I think I'm a little old school where like I want to pay for, like I feel like I should pay for the things when we're at a nice dinner and things like that.
Honestly, whenever we go to like nice dinners or we get drinks with friends, I feel like you always, almost always pay.
Well, yeah, and I think almost like I just want to like do that.
Yeah,
but like I by no means do I think you expect it, which is nice.
There's no like, oh my god, like I'll Venmo you for that.
I hate the couples that do that. I buy dinner and it's like it was $50, so
yeah, like
Venmo me.
I can't imagine doing that. How tall are both of you?
I mean, I'm 6'2", and you're probably 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah. No, I'm like 5'4" and a half, 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5".
I've been told on both, so we'll go with 5'5". But yeah, it is funny when we take photos and I'm not wearing heels. It's like, whoa. Oh, does the age difference ever play into the relationship?
I don't think it really did after like the first couple weeks.
We're sometimes 4 years apart, sometimes I guess we're what, 3 years and 8 months apart.
Whether I'm an immature 27-year-old or you're a mature 24-year-old, I don't think it affects us too much.
Yeah, I really don't think so at all. Except the first date when he found out my age, I almost had a heart attack. It's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was.
You would have thought I told him I was 7.
25.
You were 26 and I was 22.
Yeah.
And you were like, what?
Oh yeah, 26 and 22 I kind of feel is like a big kind of gap.
Yeah, I guess. I was about to lie. I was about to be like, stop, I'm actually 25. I changed my mind.
I forgot my age.
And there are times when I'm trying to act older, or like, I don't know, I've been in situations, I try to say my grade, what grade I graduated high school or college instead because I'm young for my grade. So you could think most people would have been 23 at that point, but you specifically as age, I'm like, I think I originally said the grade, you're like, but how old are you? I'm like, stop asking me. You're doing this to both of us.
I'm digging in.
Who made the first move?
Tina.
Oh, yeah.
My mom did. But then technically you, and then...
I feel like we all had a hand in it because your mom made the first move, obviously. I made the second move, like, I was like to meet up. But after that, it was all you. Also, if it wasn't for him, we probably would have had our first kiss on our 50th date. I'm just a very, like, get back person. And, ooh, let us know if you want to hear our first kiss story. It is terrible. It is terrible. But it was great.
Yeah.
Like, because it was you.
The sparks were flying.
The sparks were not flying. How do you know that someone is the one?
How do you know that someone is the one? I think, sure, there's initial reactions and attraction, and for me, I do think like I know if I'm gonna get along with someone within like the first 5 minutes of me, like whether it's a dude or like a girl, like I either know I'm gonna like you or not. So I think we have that, and then I think it really more comes down to the day-to-day stuff, like. Are you gonna put in the effort? Are you gonna call me at night? Are you gonna, when we get into a fight, and again, it's not like we fight, but like when we get into a disagreement, are you gonna lose your mind and not hear me out, or are you gonna listen? And I think again, you, if I'm describing you, I think you do a good job with all that, and it's made me want to be with you and be a better boyfriend and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, no, because I think there are like two things. One, it's like, oh my gosh, like the first date, like I like him so much, what the heck? What the heck? But, I was like,
what the heck?
What the heck? I like him. But I think about this. I think that it's who they are in the relationship also, because yeah, the first like liking him drew me to him, but do you know how many people like someone who's like a terrible boyfriend and like treats them badly? You're like just the epitome of like a good boyfriend, and like you're just so good. I don't know.
I think you, again, this isn't like a weird, like I think I could be attracted to other people physically. I think you could be attracted to other guys physically, but then at the end of the day, it comes down to how do you treat each other? How do you act towards each other?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Got a lot of questions. Do you guys fight?
I wouldn't say we really fight. I would say we've gotten into small like disagreements. So sure, people are gonna be like, well, that's a fight, but it's more of, I don't even know how to describe it without like saying a specific scenario.
I feel like the last fight or disagreement thing we got into was Christmas. And so I feel like that's the prime example of how and it's not like a fight. Like basically I came home in a really bad mood because I had, just worked a lot of hours on Christmas. And I don't know, I kind of gave you like an attitude. You were like asking me like, oh, do you want me to do something? And you asked me too many times because I kept saying no, but you were just being helpful. You're like, do you want me to do it? I'm like, finally I was like, no, stop. Like, I don't want you to do it. You see like the tone of my voice? And then you were like, whoa. And we don't fight. You just kind of walked away and fell on the couch. I was fuming. I was like, I just worked all day, like, and he's just mad at me, like just sitting on that couch. And then I remember I was standing at the kitchen and you were just sitting there, like, I don't know, texting or something. And I was like, you look so sad and cute. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. And I just made him so sad. I know. If I like think about these type of things, I could like cry. But yeah, you looked so just like, and I was like, oh my gosh, he just woke up on Christmas morning alone. And he was probably like excited for me to come home and was truly just trying to be nice. And I was like, stop. Oh, I'm sorry to this day.
Well, yeah. But that I think is a good, like, if I come home from work and if I've had a bad day, and again, it's not like just a you thing, and it's just like, or if I'm just quiet, where you try to like just bring up stuff and I'm a little bit shorter, whether it's on purpose or not. So it's just more trying to figure out the day-to-day type stuff versus like, I don't think we ever have knocked down, drag out fights.
Maybe when we first moved in together, like we went through a phase where we definitely got in more disagreements where it just, I can't explain it. Like, not where it's anything crazy, just like kind of like that thing, that scenario we just described. I don't know. I just feel like you kind of work out why you're doing that. I can't imagine you yelling at me. Like, I think I would just cry. Like, I can't handle that. But we definitely do get into disagreements. They just last like, I guess Christmas lasted 20 minutes when I saw you look so sad and cute. Oh, what's it like being in a relationship and your significant other wakes up at 2 a.m. for work?
Well, I mean, I don't ever really get up. That doesn't affect us, I think, super crazy, just because I think it's maybe once a month, twice a month when I actually roll over when you're getting out of bed. I think it affects us more just at nights in the week and if weekends, if you're tired and all that. So I think it's just harder on your body and your schedule. For us, it might like affect different things, like if we'd want to like go out more or whatnot, but I think Fridays I don't typically like go out that much, and you're tired from your week, so then we hang out together and go to dinner or make something here like we did last night and just hang out. And I think that's what we both like, versus if I was like trying to like go party all the time. But like I don't know, I don't think it affects us as much as people may think.
What do you do when the honeymoon stage is over? Was it hard for you guys?
Well, I think we went in stages because it was like the honeymoon phase of the relationship. We were long distance, and then like it was almost like a honeymoon phase of moving in together, because like it's almost like that's like a whole different relationship. You live together now. I don't know. I don't think we ever had like a crazy drop off or anything like that. I think it's just more getting used to now living together, and maybe when you were saying like when we first moved in, if we got annoyed with each other a little bit more, I think that's just natural. Like you're used to just your schedule. Like you don't have to depend on me being quiet in the living room when you're trying to sleep, or if we're both cooking or whatever it might be. I don't know. I still feel like I love you just as much and I want to see you just as much. I still miss you like at nights, and obviously, again, that could be something where you go to bed at 8, and I think it'd be obviously nice and whatnot if we could hang out till 10, but that would be like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I still would want to see you more and different things like that. So I don't think we've had a huge drop off per se.
No, I mean, but I think eventually, I'm guessing, like, you know what I mean? Once you're like married for like whatever, I feel like we haven't really experienced that yet.
I think kids make a big difference. Again, if we ever have kids, where it's just like, one, you don't get as much of your own freedom, and then two, like, you don't get as much time with the other person.
Yeah, that's scary. And another question I kept getting was, do you want kids?
Yeah. Eventually. I don't think either of us are hoping to have kids within any time soon. But no, I do want kids. I think 2 has always been the number in my head that I would like to.
And that was also the number in my head.
Stick with. If we could get lucky enough to have 1 boy and 1 girl, just like our families did.
Oh, I feel like it's so rare.
Yeah, no, I would like to have kids.
Oh. Which celebrity would he choose to cheat on you with?
Wait, what? I wouldn't cheat on you.
I mean, okay, that's a terrible answer.
That's a dumb question.
Actually, I would say probably one of the biggest strengths in our relationship is like 1,000% trust. We've never like, I can't even imagine being like, let's act like, and I know couples who are like that, which is crazy because I'm like, why are you with them? Yeah. I feel like it's just not even out. Like, you could go through anything. We know each other's passwords, like go through anything. Instagram DMs, Facebook, whatever. That's obviously not gonna happen, but who's your like celeb crush?
Well, we've talked about this before.
What are you about to say?
Well, we got into an argument about.
Oh, they're gonna think we literally got into an argument. I was playing. I was kidding.
Well, we talked about this very early on when we started dating, and she asked who my celeb crush was, and I said Blake Lively.
I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, oh, Blake Lively, love her too. I'm like, yeah, she's beautiful, and I'm like, Blake Lively's blonde. And tall. And everything I'm not.
Oh yeah. But she's not like Clancy Burke. She wishes she was shorter and brunette.
Oh yeah, like most people wish they were shorter.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Mine is Tom Brady.
So I need to be an old man.
And also Channing Tatum.
Oh wow, 2.
Since you're both really hardworking people, do you get competitive with each other?
No, I think we both want each other to work hard and be successful for like your own sake. Like, I want you to like just work hard so you can have a nice career and vice versa. But then it's like, yeah, you'd obviously, there's that in the back of your head, like you want the other person to work hard so like we can be financially stable. Like, money's not everything, but money pays for the apartment, money pays for our cars. I mean, I'm by no means someone that would want you to work a job to make more money that you're not happy in. Like, that's not the case, but we've got to eat.
Yeah, we must eat.
Like, we've got to have food. We've got to, like, obviously you'd hope. Again, who knows? One day, one of us might make enough money where the other one doesn't have to work full time or whatever. And cool, that happens all the time. And by no means am I saying that's a negative thing if anyone out there doesn't work full time or at all. It's just, I think both of us like working, feel like we want to contribute, have our own careers, and obviously, hopefully set ourselves up for a good future.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you're the most supportive person ever with like my YouTube and my whole career. You watch every morning on the news. You watch my YouTube video. Like, you're the most supportive person, and I hope you think I'm supportive too. Mm-hmm. I accidentally just like nudged you with my toe, and I hope that in his head it's like, I hope you think I'm supportive too.
You
like,
better say
it to the camera. That was not an intentional toe nudge. But great, that does it for the questions. Thank you. You did great.
No, thanks, dear.
It's funny how much more comfortable he's gotten in front of the camera since the boyfriend tag. Go watch that if you want to see the most awkward.
It just hit 100,000 views. I just looked it up the other day.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So keep watching.
Yeah, keep watching. But no, when he did the boyfriend tag, that's when I knew he was a keeper.
Yeah, that's when I knew.
You were so uncomfortable.
I was.
But here's the thing, you were so uncomfortable in my eyes. It didn't even translate that much on camera. Like, you were great. You were perfect. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned, our social media will be linked down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the bell. Oh gosh, I messed it up. You do it.
Hit the up thumb.
Hit the subscribe button.
Oh, I don't know.
You love saying the up thumb. The like button.
Hit the like. That's what I'm about.
And turn the bells on. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.